Travis Holder here. We're gonna get started here in a few seconds. Thanks for tuning in. Real excited to share what we've been prepared for you for quite some time now. So stick around for just a little bit longer. We'll let some people hop on, and then we'll get right into the content. Sounds good. All right, guys. For the people that are live, go ahead and comment in the comment section. I believe it's on the left of you. Go ahead and comment and let me know that you can see me. Also, let me know your name, where you're coming from, and we'll get started here soon. So excited. All right, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let me go check the comments. Make sure you guys can hear and see me. Matter of fact, I'll put my laptop somewhere close. Perfect. Cool. So yeah, I'll just monitor the comments here. Sounds good. David said he can hear me, and I look good. Thanks, and I sound good. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. That helps a lot. Perfect. Yeah. So I just sent this email out to our list, letting us know, letting them know that we're here live. So I just wanted to share with you guys some principles, some techniques of how we're able to to create a living base on our passion. So hold on one second, make sure I'm good. Cool. So I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, guys. Like I said, welcome. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. For the past like few weeks now, we've been in like a pre-launch stage, launching new products, new services, all that kind of stuff. And some of you might be wondering who I am, who we are, Limitless Lifestyle. And just to give you a short background, before we dive into the content. Myself, I've been, marketing. I mean, have my own business online now for the past 3 years, and within those 3 years, I was able to earn, multiple six figures, in the online space, and going, to events and masterminds. That's when I actually met Brian and George, and since then, since we met, we actually decided to form a company called Limitless Lifestyle. Because we share, a lot, if not all, the same values and the same principles, the way, we do business, our hearts, the stuff that we want to share with the world, just to, really just shift their mind, because there's so much, misinformation out in the marketplace, of how you should do things, how you should live your life, when, the biggest thing for us is really living a life that you're passionate about. But guys, anyways, for those that are watching, who is this for? Who is this training for? It's for entrepreneurs. Maybe you're in multi-level marketing, network marketing. Maybe you're an affiliate marketer, or maybe you're an employee. and that's okay. This is for you because literally we can show you, it doesn't matter if you want to open a business or if you just want to work for someone. You can do it, right? You can literally create a life, a living based on your passions, right? Just by following, simple three techniques that I'm gonna share, with you guys. So I'm gonna grab this real quick. Got my notes to make sure that I'm, right on point. So let me go ahead and get this erased, guys. Get it started. Keep forgetting I got a mic, so I gotta keep talking into it. So yeah, I'm coming right now from our beautiful home in Scottsdale, Arizona. We actually just moved here. It's like 3 weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago, we just moved here after traveling the world nonstop for the past year. Starting from Barcelona, going all over Europe, down to Central America. So with the new opportunities that were presented with us here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'm gonna tell you guys more about that later on. But we've been able to find mentors that are at the next level and are doing things at the next level. That are teaching people how really to market their passions. What I'm gonna cover with you on this this live stream. So with those opportunities, we decided to lock down 11,000 square foot pretty much a mansion here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Just so we can be somewhere we have home base. We'll still do traveling, but we just have a home base. So we can bring our team here. We have 11 to 12 people working for us. Right now, or working with us. I should say. Anything from from writers to video guys, video girls. We have customer service support, all that good stuff. So our team, and our company is growing at a rapid pace. So like I said, the things that we're going to be sharing with you in this webinar, are literally groundbreaking, right? We bring you the most up-to-date information of what's going on and what's working in the marketplace right now, hands down. And yeah, guys. So what's pretty much the three-step process, right? I'm gonna go and lay out, the first step, right? So the first step will be, and this is more of a question. This is more of a question that I want to ask you guys, right? Ask the people that are watching right now, even if they're watching the replay. So number one thing, right? Oops. Number one thing. What is your passions, right? What are you passionate about? And for me, if you'd asked me that question a few years ago, well, I'll say about 10 years ago, I would have knew, but I wouldn't have known, because so many people are out there, they're literally like confused on what they should do, and it's okay. I was confused too. I was in a place where I was being told, either by family members, colleagues, my peers, that I had to do things a certain way, which was, the typical, maybe you have heard it. Graduate high school, right? That's a given. Go to college, get a degree, get a good paying job, work to your, in your 50s, 60s, 70s, some people 80s, right? Or, work to the death, and that's it, or retire and then go vacation. I mean, that sounds cool and all. Like, I mean, I guess it worked, for our parents, And the thing about that too, it's not necessarily a bad thing that people are living that life. To me, it's not bad at all. Like, because if you really enjoy, working at your job, working at a 9 to 5, it's okay. But as long as you're doing something that's in your passions, right? That's the most important thing, is doing something in your passion. Because I know so many people that are working for somebody else, right? Even people that work, with us. They might not be entrepreneurs, but guess what? They're working in their passion. Matter of fact, that's one of the requirements, that we instilled in our company at Limitless Lifestyle, is whoever is working with us, they got to be doing it in their passion. They got to be doing it in their passion. Matter of fact, I'll share with you a short story. We hired Ella's sister, Galena, like 2 months ago to become an assistant, right? Well, when she came here, about 2 months ago, she was doing her thing and whatnot, but I kept seeing no matter what, she kept reverting back to video. That's what we were seeing. We seen every time we caught her like in her free time, she was always like editing videos. Matter of fact, she has a blog, that you can go ahead and follow. GG blog, was it GE blog that she does, weekly blogs on. She has her subscriber base, so she's really into like creating videos, shooting videos, editing, all that good stuff. So we're right here talking to each other, and we're like, man, it just feels so weird that Glenn is doing assistant type stuff. Like, I mean, it's cool, like it's a stepping stone, but if we can put somebody in a position to where they're working on their passions, that's when they're most efficient. So, we had a talk and we decided, hey, you know what, Glenn needs to be doing video full time. So guess what? Now she does video full time, and she's literally working on her passion every single day, right? Just because she kept doing it, she kept going down that path, right? That led her to, working on video full time, right? So same thing for you. You really gotta figure out what your passion is, right? If you don't know, write it down. Write things down that you think will be your passion, and then when you write it down, see how you feel. And the cool thing is, when you discover, what your passions are, you'll feel it. Like you'll know deep down. You'll be able to do it without even thinking about it. It'll be like literally subconscious. When you figure that out, when you figure out what your passion is, and it could be anything, guys. Like no matter what you like. I mean, if you enjoy playing Pokemon, then great, go play Pokemon. There's so many people out there that are capitalizing so big off of Pokemon. Through selling T-shirts, creating guides, doing YouTube videos on it, and they're monetizing it, right? They're monetizing, this information because they're really working in their passion. Think about it. Look at how many gamers you see on YouTube. How many tutorials to games that you see on there. And most of the guys, they're not monetizing that information. They have millions upon millions of viewers and subscribers, right? But they're not monetizing. When their audience, they want it. They want that. They want more. That's the thing about it too. Of course, when you're out, in the marketplace, online, and you're marketing yourself, you're marketing your products, your services, or even, your talents, as an employee, it's going to be a numbers game, right? Where you're going to get so many people that are going to, that are going to want you. But at this point, you get to, sort and sift, right? By offering, value to them. For example, off the top of my head, I'm thinking of a gamer on YouTube, right? Somebody that does gaming tutorials on YouTube. And if they ask me, Travis, how can should we let Teddy in? We should, huh? Teddy's over there scratching on the door. If you guys don't know Teddy, here, come meet him right now. Come here, Teddy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. You're live right now, man. Say hi to Teddy, guys. Say hi. Say hi, Teddy. Say hi. No? Yeah? Maybe? Okay, go. He was scratching on the door trying to get in. But anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, okay. The gaming. If a gamer on YouTube that makes tutorials, right, and has millions of subscribers, even if he doesn't, even if he's just starting out, it doesn't matter, right? It applies. And he asked me, Travis, what can I do to monetize my channel? I'd be like, damn, dude, if I were you, I'll write a book on what you taught on your YouTube and sell it for a cheap price, like $7, like a type of ebook, right? And once they buy the ebook, I would say, if you want, create a more intensive video course, right? And they create a video course, and you can sell that for maybe $100 to $500, and people will buy it because people want more information. Of course, there's so much information online. There's so much, but what people pay for is organization, right? Because when you get organized information, and it says, hey, do this next, do this afterwards, and you keep doing things, and we have I would say like a blueprint, right? A blueprint, a game plan, right? You literally collapse time frames, especially when you're getting it from the right people, the right sources. So, back to that gamer, he can create a video course, right? Instead of having all his videos scattered all over the place, he could probably go into some of his deepest secrets, right, on gaming, right? And after that, I will tell him, hey, once you have that customer base that you created for yourself, through buying your book, through buying your video course, the next thing I will recommend is, offer some kind of one-on-one coaching. I know it sounds crazy, guys, but I guarantee there's people out there right, with money. There's so many rich kids out there that play games. I guarantee they'll grab their mom's credit card and get one-on-one coaching for the gaming. I know that's an extreme example, but think about it when you apply that principles to any niche. So, back to passions, guys. Really figure out what your passion is. And, you know, if you feel it deep down inside and like it just makes you happy, it keeps you smiling, you can do it for hours upon hours without worrying about time, without worrying what anybody thinks of, that's most likely your passions, right? So guys, what's the next step after that? Let's see. So once you find, your passions, right? Let's say you're into fitness or whatever, travel, business, entrepreneurship. The next thing you want to do is find people. Hold on, let me get the. How we going? Going good? Cool. Let me check the comments. Perfect. Cool. So everything's going good. Perfect. All right. So, what's the number two thing, right? The number two thing that to really taking a step, right, to really create an income based on your passions, right? And these are like core key principles, right? This is like the basics. But one thing I know that if we don't know the basics, right, how can we learn the more advanced stuff? How can we, know where to set a foundation on to build upon, right? It's like building a skyscraper. First, they work on months, on the foundation, right? And then from there, they build up the skyscraper. So number two, right? Get around people that are like you. And how do we do that? How do we find people? The easiest way that I know of personally, right, is social media, right? I like to call this social media customer acquisition, but we'll just put social media, for short. Let me get some coffee. So yeah, social media, right, is that I know of is probably the easiest place to find people of like interest. So, but how do we do that, right? Um, and we're on YouTube right now, so I'll just give you a YouTube example, and I'll go into like Facebook and stuff. But YouTube is easy. You just really search like fitness, right? Like say you're into fitness, right? Look at the biggest people in fitness. There's so many people out there that do fitness. It's crazy. There's a ton of people, but I'll start sifting and sorting and seeing who's the best in the industry. Who's popping up the most. Who's really dominating that niche, right? That's what I'll do personally. So once you find that person, right, you just want to go through their stuff, and once you go through their stuff, like if you go through their videos, and then you see their comments, you can see people on there engaging of that like interest. So you can easily go on and subscribe, to their channel. You can send them a message, just to reach out and connect. And something as simple as, hey, I seen you commented on, so and so's video. I just want to connect and reach out to you, right? And tell you that, hey, what you said was powerful. Now even bring it to Facebook. Same thing. Facebook is a large community, right? Facebook knows so much about you. So even like on the free, maybe I can tell you about the paid advertised ways, but even just the basic, free ways on Facebook, they have anything from people with fan pages. So you find people in your niche, in your passions, right? Let's say if it's entrepreneurship, fitness, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, you find people and pages, right, on Facebook that are related to your passions. So I'm an entrepreneur. Guess who I'm gonna look for? I'm gonna look for people. I'm gonna look for Tony Robbins' page. I'm gonna look for. Let me take this cap off. I'm gonna look for Tony Robbins. I'm gonna look for Les Brown. I'm gonna look for Brian Tracy. I'm gonna look for other entrepreneurs like Elon Musk. Those some who else? Oh yeah, Ty Lopez. So yeah, guys, like just find people in your niche. I mean, I can go on for days with these examples, but you guys get the point. Just find people that relate to your niche, and then once you find those people, then you can find other people that either engaging on their posts, right? They're commenting, they're liking all that, and you can reach out to them. You can actually reach out to them in a nice, genuine way. It's social media, social networking. We're there to be social and network with each other, right? So another way, like on Facebook, you can go on Facebook and you can search groups. Groups is a great way to find people of like interests. I know this girl in our industry. What she's selling? She sells I forget what she sells. I think it's Pokemon, I believe, or something like that, or Pokemon, or one of those cartoon type things. But she joins a group, right? That it's a Pokemon group, right? And she goes in there and she provides value. She engages in the group with them. So whenever they come to her and ask her, hey, what do you do? Hey, I sell Pokemon, merchandise, and then she'll send them to her page, and it's easy sells, for them. So she built like a little community, right, right on social media, to where there's people that are like her, that like the same thing that she likes, and then she gets to offer, her products and services, right, to the world, by doing that. So that's freaking cool, man. That's just the basics. But guys, you get the point. Social media is, you can literally find people that are passionate about what you're passionate about. There's a flood of them, and that's just YouTube and Facebook. You got Instagram. Well, Instagram. Me personally, I made over like multiple six figures just on Instagram, right? Because there's so many people on there, right, that are using that platform. A new one is Snapchat. But Snapchat is a little different, to find people on there. I don't think there's any way to find people when you're passionate on Snapchat, but it's the people are out there. It all starts with, with identifying what you're passionate about and find those people on social media. So what's the third thing, guys, I want to cover? And I keep covering these markers. I think I'm just leave them out. So the third thing is systems and automation. They go hand in hand. Okay. So once you figure out your passion, you can use social media, right? Like how we do, right, to get your customers, right? Once you set up, all your stuff, right? So in systems and automation, what does that mean, guys? So simple. I'll give you an example. Just think about how you guys found us, found Limitless last time. Either myself, Brian, or George. How do you find us? You probably found us, through ad on Facebook, or through YouTube, or through Instagram, right? And either to like one of those ads that you see on Facebook, right? You clicked on it and you went to our website. Excuse me. And upon there, um, we presented you with a message, right? A message that you felt you needed, right? That you saw, you're like, you know what? I need that in my life, right? So what you did was then proceeded to put your email, right, into our website, right? We collected that email, and then you got an email sent to you, right? Automated email. So that's an example of what you'll call, a systems and automation, right? Where we literally use, these websites, right, to not only capture our customers' information, or potential customer, I should say, right, and then we use, the information that we captured, from that customer, to do anything like follow up. We can invite them to, live talks, like these, right? I can send them, to a page that sells a product. I can send them to a blog post. So when you have a system, right, that's running automated for you, right? It's running automated to where, and this is the cool part about this, right? These systems and automation. You can literally have it set up, right, to where it's running 24/7, and there's people always coming to your website, giving you their information, right, and you're automatically following up with them, right, with the tools and resources, that we use. So think about that. Think about if you had an automated system in your life, what that could do for you, right? Bringing it back. Let's say that you have a fitness store, right, where you sell fitness products. Wouldn't it be cool to put, use social media, like ads and stuff like that, to present themselves, to your perfect customer, and your customer, clicks, your ad, and goes through an automated process to where you have it set up to where it's doing all the selling for you. You see what I'm saying? So that's where the true, time freedom comes in, in your life, where you're able to do more, with less time. For us, we'll work, do physical work, anything about 2 to 3 to 4 hours a day, maybe, but we're so passionate, we just work all the time because we enjoy it, right? So same for you, I know so many people. I have so many friends, so many customers that have used, these same three principles, right, to make anywhere from 6, even up to 7 figures, right, on the way to 8 figures, just by these three principles that I share with you. They know what their passion is. They use social media to get their customers, right, and they have systems and automation in place, right, that does all the selling, all the telling, and convincing for them, so that you don't have to. So many people ask us, hey, do I gotta be a great salesperson? No, you really don't. You really don't. Once you have these systems in place and the automation in place, that's when you can really start, taking your life to the next level. So to me, that was one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had in my business when I started putting things on autopilot, right? Started using more systems and automation in my business in order to get that done. So I remember back when I was 18 years old and I joined my first multi-level marketing deal, right? It was crazy, I did it decently. I did decent for what it was, but literally, like, make a list of all your friends and family, right? Did that, called everybody, you know. Barely anybody showed up to the meeting, right? And then after that, I was left to what? Go prospect and recruit people, on the streets. Literally anybody that I saw, I would try to prospect and recruit them, So, I was like, damn, when I got back into working for myself, because MLM is a form of working for yourself. Uh, that's when I found affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing was where really I had my major breakthrough. Really, and for those that are wondering, what is affiliate marketing? It's pretty much selling other people's products and services and then earning a commission, for it. So once you master that, it's sky's the limit. Especially if you're just starting out, online. The best way to do it is through affiliate marketing. That's what we use personally, to make multiple six figures. And after that, we started our own company. So yeah, guys. Let's see what else. Where else is my on my notes? Let me see. Make sure we're good too. Yeah, we're going good time, man. Perfect. Good live stream. Sounds good. So guys, I don't want you to think it's something that was like overnight or anything like that. It wasn't at all. Like for me personally, within building this our company and making all this money, all this good stuff. It's been great, but don't get me wrong. I struggled just like anybody else. I remember just 3.5 years ago when I could literally barely afford to pay my rent. Barely afford to pay my bills on time. I remember going to work every single day. Just going through the same thing every single day. Just to pay bills. And that's when I really realized, like, man, if this is life, I don't want it. Like, damn, it sucks. Like, we just going to work to pay the bills. Like, it was terrible, right? It was terrible. So, that's when I had a breakthrough, right? I said, enough is enough. I need to start, doing what I'm really passionate about. I need to start doing, what, my purpose was. Hold on, I think the battery went out. Or, no, that's good. We're good. Can we check the battery? Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. I think the battery just went out. The camera went out. It is. We're good? Oh, yeah, we're good, yeah. Oh, okay. I got the other lap. Other. Hang on. Cool. Different angle. Let's keep going then. Perfect. All right. So, like I said, guys, it was a struggle at first, but crazy. Like going through this whole process, you really figure out what made me struggle the most, right? And I really identify what other people are struggling with as well. That's why I even came up with this simple, 3-step process, right? Because literally, like This is exactly what I use, many of our students use. Just by following these core principles, right? Doing this first, right? Finding out what their passions are. You know, Going on social media, putting themselves out there, right? Meeting new people, networking, right? And putting together systems and automations, right? That literally, it changed my life and it changed so many of our customers' lives. Matter of fact, we have so many people that went on, like I said, to make multiple six figures. Matter of fact, this guy I know, one of my students, from early last year in February. I'm back, cool. One of my students from early February last year, he joined one of my masterminds that I was holding on Instagram. And I see him today. I'm like, wow. Like he literally took the information, I was taught in that mastermind, right? And just applied. He just took action. He took action on a daily basis. And now, one of his deals, he made like over $500,000, like in team sales. Like, and on top of that, I seen him show so many people, within his team, his customers, his clients, and now they're doing the same thing. So it goes to show that this stuff works, and I'm just so proud to even be here and share with you guys, because I know, once you apply this information, right, in your life, man, like it's crazy. Who else? Who else did I see? Oh, another one of my clients just a few months ago. She was doing pretty good online, right? People that are at a higher level, right? So for people that are already making 10K plus a month. She was making about 10K a month, right? But she was slaving. She was slaving. She was slaving. Literally, like every time I would talk to her, she'd be like, "I'm slaving," like literally a slave to her business, right? Why? Because look, the cool thing with her, like she was missing the one piece. She had this. She was working her passions. Awesome. She was working off using social media to connect with people that were like-minded to her and her passions. But she was missing this. She didn't have systems automation. She didn't. Not at all. It's crazy. When we broke down her business, this is the one thing she was lacking, and because of it, she was putting in mad hours. She was a slave to her business. So once we added this into her life, you should see her now. Not only did her income like triple, did it triple? Now she's making like 30K a month. That's not triple, right? It's like, is that triple? You're making 10K a month and now you're making 30. Is that triple? Oh, okay, so it's triple. Glenda said yes. She thinks so. But anyways, she went from 10K to now 30K a month and still has more time. Crazy, right? Crazy. I know, right? And of course, results are not typical. I'm not gonna guarantee, that if you do this, it's gonna happen. You know why I can't guarantee that? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't know your drive, I don't know your determination, right? So I can't guarantee that. But one thing I do guarantee, right? If you're persistent, right, and if you take action, when you take action, your life can also change, right? So guys, for the people that are here with me, that are wondering like, Travis, how do I put these pieces together? That's what I'm gonna share with you, right? Matter of fact, we decided to partner with one of my good friends, Chris Record and Jim Piccolo's. The new company that they're launching here in Scottsdale, Arizona is called Techademics, and that company, it's crazy. I'll tell you a backstory before we get into that about that. We were living in Mexico 3 months ago, and we signed like a long-term lease. Well, not a long-term lease, a short-term lease for like 3 months, 90 days, just to live there, relax, get some work done. And then, something happened in Mexico where we just had to leave. Like we just literally had to like bounce out of there. We were seeing like this truck go through the streets every day, right, around like 5, 6 o'clock, and was spraying bug spray in their neighborhood. And I know that sounds crazy. I know you like, Trav, you crazy, you guys are crazy. But literally, it was just spraying bug sprays to the point to where we were seeing birds like crashing, into our window, right, and dying right in front of us. Bees literally just falling out the sky. So apparently they were going for mosquitoes, but it was killing like all like the wildlife, or the insects and stuff around there. It was weird, it was freaking weird. And on top of that, my business partner George's voice started going away because of the chemicals. He's real sensitive, to that kind of stuff. So, we literally made a split decision, right? Because we have our own business, we have our own, thing going, to come to Scottsdale, Arizona, just to, regroup, figure out where we're gonna travel next. Matter of fact, we were planning on going to Thailand next, right? So we got to Scottsdale, Arizona, and we met up, with Chris Record, and went to his house. We spoke. Shared with him with our vision. He shared with us, his vision and what he was looking. And we noticed that, our visions were so aligned. They were aligned together, like perfectly. Because the one thing that our company, Limitless Lifestyle, we teach you how to build a business, right, and a life, right, based on your passions. We show you how to create that for yourself, right? So when he came out, with this concept of having like it's an internet marketing school where you can learn online marketing, but at a physical location. It totally blew our mind. And to be real with you guys, we weren't planning to, promote any of the products, any of the services that weren't Limitless Lifestyle. But when we saw this, we were like, this is perfect. And why was it perfect? I'll give you a couple reasons why. Because not only do they have the most cutting edge technology, right? Education, I should say, right? They're constantly updating. So if you look at a traditional school, right, that are out there, before they can add stuff into the curriculum, it will take about a year before they can add it in. Online, it doesn't work that way. Online doesn't work that way because things always change with social media. They really do. I mean, look at Snapchat's interface. It changed a few times, in the past, 12 months. They started adding ads, and the stories started becoming more popular, all that good stuff. So the internet is changing at a fast pace. The cool thing with Tech Academics is that they can go ahead and change the curriculum, within a few weeks, right? Because they have people, people that worked in the University of Phoenix, people that did curriculum from them. They had PhDs that are actually honing in, right, the curriculum. But most importantly, the cool thing is what they're doing is they're teaching based on your passion. So, once you come in, to that environment, you can really hone in and find out what your passion is by taking an assessment test, by taking an evaluation test, right? So that you don't have to go and like figure it out on your own. They will literally help you and guide you, right? Just like a real college will, right? But this is internet marketing college, right? So, there's several levels that you can come in at this. They have the basic level, which is 100. Then they have, like the online classes level, which is, $2,000. And it goes all the way up to like 10 grand, right? So, different packages depending on what you want to accomplish. The cool thing is, for us, here at Limitless Lifestyle, anybody that decides to come in, at the highest level, that decides to come all in, right, and get all the education that Tech Academics offers. What we're doing, we're literally going to build out your entire business for you from scratch. I'm talking about creating all your websites, your capture pages, your sales funnels, writing your emails, writing your ads, literally package your business so it's custom to you. And of course, those for the people that go all in. And we have other things going on, for the people at the $1,000, at the $100 level, to the $2,000 level, where we offer, our courses to you that we personally use, to get our business, to where it's at today. But there's so many levels, and it's cool. I'm not asking you right now to make a decision, but if there's something that you are interested in, feel free to message me. Send me a personal message, right, and I'll get you more information, about Tech Academics and learning really how to put these pieces together, right? Because these guys, not only are they giving an assessment test, to really figure out what your passions are, they're also showing you how to market, your passion on social media, whether it's through, e-commerce, whether it's through affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, or if you want to become an employee, it doesn't matter. This stuff works for pretty much anybody, right? And also they show you how to really set up your systems and automation. They give you all the education, to get that going. So it's something that we are really excited about because I know for sure it's going to change the world. I mean, these guys' visions is so huge. We literally plan to be have 17 schools all across the U.S. right in the next 3 years. So imagine when a school pops up in your area, right? Where you're able to actually go to a physical location and see a real professor in front of you and is teaching you internet marketing. It's one of a kind. There's nothing like it in the industry. So that's why we're so excited about it. That's why we decided to lock arms with Chris Record and Jim Piccolo to promote Tech Academics, because we believe in our hearts that whoever goes through the system, right, and just follows and applies, they can get massive results, more than what we could have provided a few months ago. And of course, we have our own products, we have our own services, stuff like that. But when it comes to the next level and being ahead of the game, right, and giving people everything they need, they have it, right? like I said, guys, these guys are personal friends, and we hang out with them all the time, right? We get to speak to them, we get to see, their conviction and their voice and what they're really doing behind the scenes, guys. So, like I said, if you want more information, go ahead and hit me up. I'm gonna go ahead and put my see if I can put it in there. I'm gonna put it in the chat box. I'm also gonna put it in the description too as well. Just hit me up. Let me go put it on there real quick. So yeah, that's my personal Facebook. Go on there, add me as a friend, send me a message. And what I'll do for you guys is anybody that hits me up, we're gonna go ahead and give you a free coaching call. Excuse me, I got a burp. Anyways, anybody that hits me up, hit me up. I'm gonna go ahead and get you on a call with one of our, Limitless lifestyle consultants, where they will literally, right, get on the phone with you on a one-on-one environment, right? Either through Skype or through phone, and break down your goals, right, and tell you exactly, right, an exact game plan to follow so that you can hit your goals fast. And it's absolutely free. Just go ahead and send me a message on Facebook. I'll connect you with my assistant Nicole, and she will put you in touch with one of our consultants, and they will literally break down exactly what you need to be doing, right? Free of charge. We're not asking for anything in return. Only thing we ask you is to take action on what we're gonna give you, right? To take action on your goals, even if you don't buy anything from us, right? As long as you gain something of value, right, where you can take, right, and apply it in your life, so you can take your life to the next level. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna check and see if you have any questions. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask in the comment box. I'll be monitoring them. But as far as that, guys, like I said, just hit me up, let me know, and we'll help you really put these pieces together. Because I know how it can be. When I first started in the game, I watched video after video for months before even speaking to anybody. Like literally, I started online marketing back in 2000. What is it? 2012. Yeah, 2012. Was it like June of 2012? And I literally went through like months without speaking to anybody one-on-one on the phone. And in October, it was October 28th, when I finally spoke to somebody on the phone. He gave me a plan, a blueprint to follow, and I literally I followed it. Exactly what he told me to do, right? And at that point, I paid for it. I paid for that call, right? And I'm giving it to you for free because I know how powerful this call is. I know how much it can change your life, right? By getting somebody on a phone, right? On the phone, you can talk to them, a real person, and you tell them that, hey, I want to accomplish this. And then they say, hey, this is what you need to do. So, guys, go ahead and take advantage of that. Send me a message on Facebook. Email us, if you want, whatever, just get a hold of us, right? Myself, Brian, or George, and say, hey, I want a free coaching call, and we would be more than glad to get you on the phone with one of our Limitless lifestyle consultants. But yeah, guys, what's crazy? I go pretty short, huh, Galena, huh? I'm pretty short. I'm pretty much done. Pretty much done. And I know George, he goes for like 10 hours. No, I'm joking. But hey, George is damn good though. He'll go for like 2 hours, but he'll spit so much game. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this live stream. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, observations, let me know. Comment below, and we'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace, guys.